Hi, I'm Kaylee. Welcome to your Huffington Post Thrive series. I've got my friend Anna here with me today, and we're going to be walking you through a class to increase your flexibility and range of motion. So we'll start in a comfortable seated position. We call this Sukhasana or easy pose in yoga. From here, go ahead and reach your arms all the way up and overhead. And as you exhale, bring your right hand down to the ground. Reach your left arm all the way up and over. So you want to keep your hips grounded down into the mat evenly. And if you have a little bit more space, you could bring your elbow down to the ground. If that doesn't work for you, keep the elbow lifted. Take a deep inhale, reach out to your left fingertips. And as you exhale, come back up to center, switching sides. So the left hand comes down to the ground, the right arm reaches all the way up and over. Keeping your hips grounded, if you have more space, you can bring that left elbow down to the mat. Inhale, come back up to center. Reach both arms overhead. Now this time as you exhale, hinge from your hips and fold forward. So if you're a little bit tighter, bring your hands down to the ground. Keep your chest lifted, the spine long. If you have more space in your hips, you could walk your hands a little further away from you. Without rounding your spine, try to keep the spine as long as possible. Take a deep inhale through your nose, and then exhale out from the mouth. Now we'll come all the way back up, reach those arms overhead. Bring the hands behind you as you exhale. We're going to uncross the legs and recross. So lean back, switch the cross of the legs, and come right back forward. Nothing too tricky. Inhale, reach the arms back overhead. And again, we exhale to fold forward. Make sure we're even on both sides. Lengthen your spine on the in-breath. Press your hips back as you exhale. Good. One more of those. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, press the hips back. Now in the inhale, come all the way back up, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hands come down to the heart center. Now we'll shift forward, coming into tabletop posture. So come onto your hands and knees. Once you arrive in tabletop, just make sure that your wrists are directly under your shoulders. From here, inhale to reach your right leg back behind you. Now the leg just needs to be about hip height. From there, turn your right toes over to the side of your mat and bend your right knee. Try to draw it all the way up to your right shoulder. So we're going to be doing circles with the knee. As you inhale, extend the leg back. And as you exhale, draw the knee into the shoulder. Inhale to reach. Exhale to contract it in. And last time, inhale and exhale. Now re-extend the leg as you inhale. Turn the toes back down to the yoga mat and bring your knee down to tabletop position. We'll try that on our second side. Inhale to extend the left leg back just to hip height. Doesn't need to be higher than that. Keep your foot flexed and turn the toes over to the left. Take an in-breath here. As you exhale, bend the knee, bring it all the way up to that left shoulder. And then inhale, re-extend the leg, reach back. Exhale, bring the knee to the shoulder. Again, inhale to reach. Exhale, contract. And last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, contract. Now re-extend the leg on your in-breath. Turn the toes down, and as you exhale, bring the knee down, tabletop posture. From here, downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, lift your hips, and press up and back. Now once you arrive in your dog, take an in-breath to lengthen your spine. Exhale out from the mouth. Slowly walk your hands back to your feet. So if you're tighter in your hamstrings, you could keep a gentle bend into your knees here. Let your head hang heavy. Interlace your fingers and bring the hands behind your head. From there, squeeze your elbows together underneath your nose. You should create a little bit of traction in your spine. Feel the weight of the head drawing the spine longer. Take an in-breath through your nose. Exhale out from the mouth. Now bring your hands back down to the ground. We'll bend into your right knee. Keep your right hand down on the mat and slowly peel your left arm open. Look over to the left. Take a big inhale here. Open the chest up. And exhale back down. Bend your left knee. Inhale, reach that right arm all the way up. And exhale, bring it back down. So we got a little stretch in the hamstrings, the backs of the legs. Walk your feet now as wide as your mat. So as your feet walk out, turn your toes out just a little bit, heels in. We'll come into Malasana yogic squat. Begin to bend your knees, drop your hips down, and lift your heart up. If you're tighter, keep the hips in line with the knees. If you have a little bit more space, drop the hips down low, heels stay grounded. So this is a really nice stretch for the hips and for the lower back. If you're ever tighter in your back body, if you sit at a desk all day, this is the jam. Push your shoulders back, reach your chest up. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, we'll push down into your feet and come all the way up to standing. Begin to straighten the legs, lift your torso up. All right, you guys. Hope you enjoyed your daily dose of yoga. We'll see you back here next week or on udaya.com.